So, Tekken 8 just got a trailer. Let's watch it together.
Peggy 16.
It's using Unreal 5, you know, so you know what that shit's gonna look good. Real-time rendered footage. Harada said this is not like a cinematic thing they did for the trailer. That's what the game looks like. Like, that's the gameplay. They just took out the life bars. Bro. That's so fucking good. But those block animations are kind of scary. It could be really good or really annoying. Yeah, that's Jin's 3+4 he's got in the game now. But it's not Power Crush right now. More hype in this trailer than SF6. Yes. But you see how high he goes on the electric? Yeah, I saw a screenshot. He's got a small left arm. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, that's just story mode stuff. But it looks fucking hot. Look at this. And listen, here is some vital information that people missed. It says PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC, right? Which means it's not on PS4, right? Or like it's not on previous gen. And that is very, very, very important. Because it means they can go all out. They don't need that shit to run on old hardware. They can make it look as good as they want it. The game is going to look amazing. It's going to feel amazing. The one thing that's kind of scary is though is I thought the game would run at 120 FPS because I kind of already knew it was only going to be on new gen, right? Free unused PS5, yes. But yeah, I kind of already knew that it wasn't going to be on PS4. So I expected it to be 120, but Harada said this is a 60 FPS trailer, right? Like, there's still hope. There's still hope, but I don't know. Yeah. The logo is nice as well, yeah. It's like a better Tekken 7 logo. You know, Tekken 7 logo was like more refined, didn't have the kanji in the back, it was a lot easier to have on stuff. But it was kind of boring. This does look better. This does look a lot better. Now, let's run down a bit of the trailer. Akouma is dead. First time chatter, Akouma is dead. Like, at least say hello, right? I don't come to your stream to say your parents are cousins, right? Like, I don't know. Just don't be rude. Wow. Like, and it's gameplay as well. But yeah, speaking of gameplay, like, that pushback. Like, I'll say this. This is scaring a lot of people because of the pushback. Some people are saying, oh, it might just be story mode stuff. But I think if it's well implemented, this could not necessarily be a problem, right? Because like FF3 anyway right now, right? It's not like it's plus or anything. They just don't give him the plus frames and it's fine, right? Just do FF3, give it a cool animation like that. It just depends on how fast you can press buttons after it, right? That's all it really needs to be. Still can't wrap your head around them not showing this at Evo. It was probably just not ready, man. Because if they showed this at Evo, the hype, man, it would have been the coolest shit. Like, usually Evo reactions, like, or Tekken World Tour reactions, like in front of big crowds, you show a trailer like this, every time it's actually mad. But it must have just not been ready. Yeah, I guess maybe they wanted people to care about season 5. I mean, season 5 trailer was pretty cool, but it wasn't this. That's for sure. Okay, those little zoom-ins are just like story mode stuff. If you've played the Tekken 7 story mode, which other people didn't bother, you do get some of these. Like, you will hit someone with a move and there'll be like a cinematic camera change. But yeah, I like the more hefty block animations, right? They've got a bit of that in Street Fighter to help you visualize if stuff got blocked or not, right? And I feel a lot of Tekken players, they're not careful enough on whether their move hit or if it got blocked before they try to do something else. Now this is not only visually striking, but it will help new players differentiate between blocking and hitting, which it seems basic, right? But I think it is important. Okay, see, I think it was Landon who mentioned it. He just did back 2-1 into electric, right? And it whiffed. That could be the story mode. But back 2-1 into electric, not even like Zafina backdashes that. Which could mean more emphasis on movement. Was that a backdash or a sway? Kazuya doesn't have a sway. So, like, it could very well mean bigger backdashes, right? Maybe an evasive move. I think it could just be the story mode. I don't think it's a new feature. Yeah, that's more story mode bullshit. The one thing that's scary though is no one ever sidesteps in this trailer. That's the one thing. Imagine slow-mo if you backdash frame perfect to move. So Virtua Fighter basically. Yo, Fino, thanks to the sub, man. But look at this. How fucking high does he get set? Look how high it sends him. That's like an omen in this game. Bro, he is so high. And that's the second. That's not even the first one. That's the second electric. That is the second electric, right? So then he goes into back 4. So that looks like a tailspin. Okay, then he goes into the... That's again story mode bullshit. But yeah, looks like tailspin is back. I don't mind it. You know, it's a good combo system. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But it did see... Like, I'll say this about the tailspin. You can't see it a lot, but it didn't send him that far, I feel. Because tailspin in this game is silly. It sends you upon way too far, which is why everyone has silly wall carry, and why the wall is a much bigger factor than it used to be. You know, Tag 2 was a big problem at the wall, but it felt like you didn't get to the wall all the time, right? So people complain about tailspin extending combos too far. It seems like the tailspin is shorter. Now we will see. Side steps are a staple of Tekken, they'll be there. No, side steps will obviously be in the game. But yes, side steps will be in the game. It's just that we didn't see how good they are. We didn't see how effective sidestepping is. Because I think maybe one of the reasons they didn't sidestep is because they wanted us to focus on what's in the back. Look at what's in the back. Right? There's a fucking like boat being broken in half in real time. It's like thunder, real tornadoes. Like loads of shit is happening, right? They wanted us to see that. If you step, the camera moves, right? You're down for a 2D Tekken. Even I'm not down for a 2D Tekken, and I play 2D characters as well. But yeah, I think that's why they didn't sidestep. It's because we wouldn't see the stage otherwise. Look how linear they run. What? If you don't sidestep, that's what Tekken looks like. So some people said that looks like he's controlling the devil gene. He can control the devil? Some people said Jin and Devil Jin fused into one character. This could be a hint at that. I mean, I don't think so, but it could be a hint of that. The scariest thing is how well they portrayed the average Kazuya main mashing down 4-2 on wake up. Definitely, man. All right, well that was the trailer. I know that I've been speaking for 10 minutes, but I'm speechless. I'm speechless, but with speech instead. Like, it's actually, it looks so fucking good, man. Like, I don't know how else to say it. It just looks amazing. Okay, now watch it 10 more times. This is already the 10th time I've watched it. Like, stay tuned. This weekend, TGS, Tokyo Game Show.
It's official. Tekken 8 is coming to the PlayStation 5
We could see more.
I
Just
did not
stay
see that coming.
tuned.
friends at